everybody, it's Woo Woo. I think I got road rage. Because why these idiots want to get in front of me and then decide that they want to move to the other lane and hold me up? I'm trying to keep moving. I'm trying to keep going. You got a lot of nerves. You done made me mad now. I think I got road rage. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Here I am out here driving, minding my own business, and the traffic was already slow, and then you gonna move over from another lane and get in front of me to have to move over into another lane. Now you delaying me? I think I got some road rage. I think y'all done gave me road rage. Well, today I'm gonna shout out all y'all scammers. All y'all stupid scammers that pretend to slip and fall in places of business. And the biggest shout out is for those that act like they hurt when they not hurt. Let me tell you what my neighbor did. I sure hope my neighbor don't see this video. But my neighbor asked me, she said, you got full coverage insurance on your vehicle? And I said, yes. She said, well, let's make some money. I said, what? She said, all you got to do is hit me, put a little dent in my car. She said, because my car ain't worth nothing, no way. You know, she said, I need a new car. She said, hit me and allow me to file a claim on your insurance. I'm telling you, she's stupid. Yeah, you want to benefit off of somebody else's insurance and file a false claim. Like I done did something to you, when all reality you telling me not to hit you hard, that you'll go bump into a pole or something to get the dent. How stupid do you think I am? I'm not as stupid as you are. I'm not joining the stupid club. I hit you with my car. You file a claim against my insurance. You get paid and my insurance will go up. You so freaking stupid. You just stupid. Let me tell you something. Why don't you just go fall down in the street or fall down on the sidewalk, bump your head, and claim that a bug or something did it? See how far you get on that lawsuit. Because let me tell you something. I ain't stupid. I ain't about to falsify nothing so you can get some money. People always looking for a come up. First of all, it's so many scammers out here. Let me tell you something. That ain't the only one. I saw a lady that fell. I didn't see her fall, but I was in Walmart, and this lady, somehow she fell and she was on the ground, and I was going past her, and she asked me for help. But she didn't even have to ask me. I was going to help her anyway because I saw that she fell. She acted like she could not get up. And anyway, the store people came. The manager, employees, all of them came over there. And she asked me, would I give a statement? And I told her, well, I didn't really see anything. I just saw you on the ground. She said, just give a statement, okay? So then the store wanted to take my statement, and they asked me, they said, what happened? And I'm being honest now. I said, I don't know what happened. I said, I just saw her laying on the ground. The lady looked at me, rolled her head up and looked at me and was shaking her head like, just say you saw me. No, I didn't see you fall. Now, if you honestly did slip and fall, I said, there's cameras. I am not condoning your scam. I mean, she played that. She played it like she was just hurt. They ended up calling the IMSA to pick this woman up. And that ain't the twist. The twist is somebody else actually saw what happened. And they stepped forward. Let me tell you something. You can't get away with doing wrong. Trust and believe it's going to come back to bite you. If it don't get you right then and there, it's going to get you eventually, because karma, trust and believe. I believe in karma. I really, Really do. Now, she done got rushed to the hospital for a slip and fall. Apparently, she said that happened at Walmart. Now, let me tell you, when they start running all them tests on you, you better hope they don't find something else wrong with you. Scammers, scammers, scammers. Y'all some stupid people. Y'all enjoy this blessed and wonderful day. And don't try to get over by lying, scheming, scamming, whatever you want to call it. Have a great day. Hey, everybody, it's Woo Woo. Top of the morning to you. How they know it's the top of the morning? I don't know how they know it's the top of the morning. Could be the top, the middle, the end. I don't know. But anyway, first thing in the morning, let's address some stupid people. Today, I'm addressing these stupid people. People that always in other people's business. People that always got something negative to say about somebody else. People that's always starting confusion. They're the author of confusion. I'm addressing them people today. But I want to let you know, I don't care what kind of mess you packing today. I ain't going to let none of y'all, nobody, dictate my moods or my happiness. It ain't going to happen. How about that? What you think about that? What you got to say about that? I ain't about to let you or nobody or nothing dictate my moods or my happiness. Shout out to all y'all stupid people that work and got money, or maybe you don't work, but you got some money, but you want to hop around to all these charity places to get help and assistance with your utilities, your rent, and some food. So y'all can have more money to go to the club and do stupid stuff instead of handling your business with your hard-earned money like everybody else. I guess I am talking to you. You feeling a little funny? You feeling a little like you want to leap? Then jump. Then jump. Go ahead and leap. Because you know what? The shoe fits and you're feeling funny and you're feeling guilty because you're taking away from people that honestly do need the help. You just wanted some money to go buy an outfit or get your nails done or get a line up. Y'all so stupid. Y'all so stupid. Y'all like to rely on everybody else, but then you want to walk around and be faking the funk and acting like you got it going on and acting like you some big dog. Well, you know what? We see right through y'all. We see right through you. And the sad thing about it is one day you're going to need the help and you ain't going to get it because you're abusing the system. Y'all have a great day and stop being so stupid and learn to be independent and take care of yourself. To all y'all stupid people that like to jump on every bandwagon. Well, I don't know if it's a wagon, a ship, a bus. But anyway, to all y'all stupid people that like to jump in and on every trend that comes about. Just like everybody wants to get onto that Ozempic. Baby, let me tell you, just because it looks good, just because it sounds good, don't mean it's good for you. Because let me tell you something. In a few weeks or years, yeah, they're going to have a lawsuit. Because they don't even know what all the side effects are. Let me tell you something. Everybody from Michelle Obama to Oprah Winfrey to Gail to only God knows who else done jumped on this Ozempic. And trust and believe there will be lawsuits because you don't know the side effects. They don't even know it. Don't you understand that when people create things, they use you for guinea pigs? They don't know what the side effects are until after the side effects come to fruition, till after these things start happening. And then you want to know why you laid up in the hospital with kidney failure, dialysis, cancer. You don't know. Baby, if you need to lose some. Well, it's been a very eventful day. Well, I had a mother and daughter day with my daughter. And it was this song that came on the radio. And I kept wanting to hear that song over and over and over. And she asked me, she said, why you keep wanting to hear this song over and over and over? I said, because I'm not understanding the song. Now, the song was by this woman. I think her name is Gorilla. And I wasn't understanding the song, so I kept trying to figure it out. And my daughter kept saying, leave it alone. You don't need to figure out that song. So the more she told me to leave it alone, the more curious I got. And then she said, what is it you're trying to figure out? And I said, she said she likes showing off her moose nut. What's a moose nut? And my daughter said, you don't want to know, leave it alone. She said, just leave it alone. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why I can't know what a moose nut is? That's what she said. She said a whole bunch of stuff in that song I didn't understand. She talking about her paper was long. She said something about Friday night, don't want to be alone or something. I don't know what all she was talking about. But me in my mind, I'm trying to dissect this song and trying to figure out exactly what she's saying. I think she's talking in riddles or something. That's why it's so very important that you monitor what your kids is listening to on the radio, on the TV, and everything. Now, if my daughter told me to leave it alone, don't try to figure it out, then why these kids listening to this? If you know what a moose nut is, she said, showing off my moose nut. If you know what that is, leave it in the comments, because I don't have a clue. Now, I'm telling y'all, I believe in aliens, and this is one of them. She's got to be an alien. First of all, she go by gorilla. Then she talking about a moose nut. What is a moose nut? A moose nut is an animal. I know a moose is an animal. It's a big old animal. So what in the heck is this gorilla person talking about? Leave it in the comments. Go ahead. My daughter wouldn't tell me. She said, I don't need to know. Leave it alone. I'm grown. Why I can't know? Shoot. Y'all have a great day. Leave it in the comments. A moose nut. A moose nut. That's what she said. I know I didn't misunderstood her. I know exactly what I heard, but even though I don't know what it is. Y'all have a great day. Wait, if you need to lose some weight, learn some self-control. And I know some people say, well, I've tried and I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. I understand that. But let me tell you something. Just because they invented it, don't mean it's good. Don't mean it's going to work. People have lost their lives over taking stuff and doing things because it was a new fad. It was a trend. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You really don't. You need to learn to discipline yourself. Get into the gym. Cut out the carbs. Find out why your body is reacting this way. Yes, some of y'all might need it. I agree with that. But a whole lot of y'all know y'all don't need it. Y'all just doing it because it's a quick and easy way to lose some weight. Boy, I need to drop about 15 pounds. Trust and believe. But am I getting on some Ozempic? No, I done had my health scares before in life, and I'm not going to invite some just because of a fad that's going around or some kind of trend. You know what? Y'all better stop letting people dictate. Y'all better stop being followers. Stop being followers. And do what you know to do. So what, you want to take some Ozempic? Go ahead and take it. Time to address some more stupid people. Let's address that person that doesn't have a job, that doesn't have a real banking account. They have a NetSpend card and a Cash App card, but they're always asking someone to loan them some money. Well, how can somebody loan a broke person, an unemployed person, a person without a checking account, except for a NetSpend card and a Cash App, loan you some money? If that isn't the stupidest thing I've ever heard, you want somebody to loan you some money. Well, why don't you first start by getting a job, paying some bills, and then maybe somebody can see that you really do have a need, and maybe you're trustworthy as far as giving somebody back their money. Because some people will borrow money and then they avoid you for the rest of the year or the rest of their lives because they have no intentions or no way to pay you back your money. Now, I think it's pretty stupid for somebody to loan somebody some money. Now, why don't you just ask someone to give you what you need with no intentions of paying them back? I'm pretty sure someone will do that. Because when people ask me for a loan, I look at it like this. You give them what they ask for, but you have no intentions of getting this money back. It's something that you know that you can afford to just give to someone. Okay? Because some people just like to get their weekly earnings by assuming that they can borrow money from someone else and never pay it back. My goodness. Some of these people just live to borrow and never pay back. If that has ever happened to you, or can you remember anyone that you have loaned money to and you haven't spoke to since then, and they have not paid you back? Was you expecting the money back? Do you want the money back? Could you afford to loan them the money that you gave them? Because you know what? Some people, if you loan them money, they will even come back later, weeks or days later, and ask for a loan again, as if you have forgotten that you loaned them money and they never paid it back. You know what? We're not the stupid ones. We keep track of our money. We know, at least I know every penny, every dime of my money, where it went, who I gave it to, who I expect it back from. But a lot of times when I loan money, I do it with the intentions of saying, okay, let me be a blessing. I know I'm not going to get this back. Well, you all enjoy this blessed and wonderful day. And don't loan money if you're expecting it back. Hey, everybody, it's Woo Woo again. I thought I better grab me some lunch. So I got this. I got this from Chicken Joy. This place called Chicken Joy. Now, I really don't care too much for chicken, but a lot of people be ordering this chicken. So I needed to see what the big deal was about. I didn't want nothing but the chicken, so that's what I got. I got the chicken, and then they told me it came with this, some gravy. Now, why I need some chicken with some gravy? Normally, when you got to dip your chicken into something, the chicken ain't all that. Okay, here's the chicken. The chicken looked pretty good. It looked nice and decent. Let me see. It's not too hard. Not spicy. I got the thigh. Really tender. Very juicy. Very, very juicy. Matter of fact, it's got a really good taste. But why they give me some gravy? Let's see why they gave me gravy. They gave me gravy. They gave me chicken. They gave me a box, but they didn't give me no napkin. Okay. Well, they don't like the smell of the gravy. It smells like turkey broth. I don't like the taste of this. I don't like the smell of it. The chicken was pretty good. The chicken was pretty good, but not this junk. Greasy, nasty. It wasn't even worth my money. But you know what? The chicken was pretty good. I'll give the chicken about an 8. The gravy, I give it a 0. The chicken is juicy, tender, tastes pretty decent. But that gravy junk, no. They need to go back into the kitchen. They didn't read the ingredients. They didn't follow the directions. That junk is nasty. The gravy get a 0, the chicken get an 8.